Step 1. Locate a sample tap that is closest to the well pressure tank. The sample tap should be 12 inches off of the floor and should be smooth without any type of threading.
Avoid plastic, swing, leaky, or gooseneck faucets. Remove any faucet attachments, filter, aerator, gasket screen, or hose.
Step 2. Purge the water line. Obtain a large bucket and open the valve so that the water is flowing at a medium rate. Do this for about 8 to 10 minutes. This is equivalent to 20 gallons or about 3 large buckets full of water. Be sure that all traces of previously chlorinated water are absent.
Step 3. Sterilization. If possible, sterilize metal taps by heating with a flame propane torch. Heat until the tap is hot, approximately 20 seconds. Move the flame continuously to prevent damage to tap. Avoid this step with plastic taps. Butane lighters and candles do not provide sufficient heat or sterilization, but are better than no other sterilization technique.
Step 4. Remove the label on the bottle. Carefully remove the label on the bottle. Please be sure that there are no traces of the label on the cap or on the threading of the bottle, because this can cause contamination, which will create false results. There may be traces of a white powder inside the bottle. Do not rinse or shake the powder out. This is needed to obtain accurate results. Do not set the cap down because this can also cause contamination.
Step 5. Fill bottle up to black line. Holding the bottle in one hand, the cap in the other, fill to the top black line. It is okay to overfill the bottle a little bit, but the objective is to fill it to the line. Insufficient amounts will not yield accurate results. Quickly replace cap and tighten, and then turn off the water. Be sure to record date and time of when you took your sample, and then keep your sample cool or refrigerated. Do not freeze.
Step 6. Filling out the paperwork. Once the sample has been taken, please fill out the water testing form for private wells. On the form, indicate the collection date and time, who collected the sample, the address, telephone number, and the unique well ID, which is located on the piping of the sample tap and on the electrical box. Also indicate where the sample tap is located and the reason for taking the sample. After the form has been filled out completely, deliver the sample and the form to Fond du Lac County Health Department, which is located on the 3rd floor at 160 South Macy Street, Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Your well casing should be 12 inches above grade, which this one is. This is a vermin-proof cap. It has, it's sealed with these little nuts and bolts on each side. It doesn't move. There are 2 screens underneath this cap that should be there. Not all vermin-proof caps have 2 screens, but they will definitely have 1. So feel for your screens and make sure they're in there. And this is the conduit with your electrical that runs up into the well. You want to make sure that that conduit is solid. If everything looks good out here, which this does, casing's good, conduit's good, cap is nice and tight, you can see the birds use it, but nothing's getting in that well, you shouldn't have any issues.